The award-winning Squared Circle. I'm your host, John Zimmerman.
I'm the Thunder's one, Tom Basie.
There we are. We've got an explosive program for you tonight. As we promised, we have live in the studio the ALTAMARES. The brothers are here, and they got a lot to tell us about what's coming up in the Hunt for Gold October. Hopefully they'll have some answers on the whereabouts of Hollywood J. As you see, we have an empty chair for him. Maybe they brought him along. Maybe he's locked in their trunk. We're not really sure yet. But we're going to open up. And Tom, how did we pull this off? The ALTAMARES right here in our studio.
As you know, I've been in negotiations the last couple of weeks, ever since Hollywood J disappeared.
Yeah, you know, it's something else. You know, a couple weeks ago, a month or so, the Aces and Eights got a hold of him. And now, you know, we got him back. We had a couple of shows, and he was doing great. He was healing up from the wounds that Aces and Eights handed him, and then he disappears again. So it's insane.
But here's an interesting twist. As you know, myself and our cameraman Dylan were in Chicopee on Saturday evening.
Yes.
And who appears out of nowhere but Hollywood J?
You know, I thought I saw him in the background in the footage as we were editing.
I don't know how he got there.
I don't know. We're going to have some answers and more coming up for you momentarily. What's going on in the world of wrestling right now?
Well, we're here tonight, of course. There's a big card coming up this Saturday. Yes. Which our guests are participating in. Right. And that is RWE's Hunt for Gold October. Yes.
And that'll be at Nomads in South Windsor. That's pretty much the home base. RWE has done some shows outside of there, but for the most part, it's their version of the Impact Zone, although they do get more butts in the seats than TNA.
Absolutely.
According to the gate receipts, TNA's pay-per-view, Bound for Glory, had 250 paid viewers.
Of course, I didn't waste my money on it.
Right, right. So, and if you go online, you can find screenshots from that event that, you know, some of the people that were actually there, and just miles of empty seats. So RWE is doing a hell of a lot better in ticket sales than TNA. And you know what, honestly, it's a better product.
Absolutely, and just remember, last month, what? RWE had Gold Dust.
Oh, absolutely.
And then 2 nights later, he appeared on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, so I mean, what a grab for them. And you know, they've got Nunzio as their commissioner, and they've had Matt Stryker, a lot of big names, guys from ROH. I'm sure ALTAMARES can fill us in on the list of just top name talent, among them being the ALTAMARES. And I think it's a great promotion. It's an up-and-coming thing in Connecticut, and they're coming up on what 6-8 months old. So I'm really looking forward to like the 1-year anniversary, because I know RWE is just going to knock it right out of the park.
Absolutely, and from what I understand, Saturday is going to be a great show, it looks like.
Yeah. You want to run down the lineup?
Sure. We have Sean Burke versus a good friend of ours, Vladimir Joseph.
Yep.
Guy Alexander, we don't know his opponent yet.
Not yet.
Go ahead, John.
Ricky Reyes versus Brandon Locke.
Also in action, a gentleman who we saw at the last show, who we also have to talk about a little bit later with our guest. Yep. Todd Hansen.
Todd Hansen.
Dan Barry, Jason Blade, Team Friendship, Congo, the Supreme Talent, as we mentioned, Sean Burke. Yep. Special appearances by none other than you just mentioned, the new RWE Commissioner, Nunzio Maritano, Adam Barasano, who our guests know very well.
Yeah, I believe he's their manager.
And also, these gentlemen will be there as well, the ALTAMARES.
Yep. Oh, sorry. We need a script girl. Fox Vineyard,
Shane Marvel, Johnny Miyagi, and more.
And more, right. I haven't seen a women's match announced yet, but that's a possibility. Shane Marvel, everybody knows. I mean, he's been around the block.
He's a staple around this whole area, I believe, isn't he?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. We're going to take a real quick call and we'll get to our guests, and we have a clip, and let's get to the phone.
Hi, you're on the Squared Circle.
Well, before you get to your guest, it should be obvious to everyone that the New York Jets are the best team in the National Football League.
Woo! They got lucky.
After we spanked the New England Patriots yesterday.
Oh, I don't know if winning by 3 is a spanking, but...
I'll take it any way I can get it. But,
yes, yes.
But I just wanted to call, and I know you've got a full hour.
Yep.
May I say, I do like the new logo in the background.
Oh, thank you.
For the Squared Circle.
Yes, that's our tribute to breast cancer awareness.
Yep, that's very nice. I'm looking at it right now on my clear, crisp UV signal here in Wally World, and it looks very nice. But,
thank you, thank you.
I just wanted to call and give a plug for my beloved New York Jets, and I'll let you go. Enjoying the show, gentlemen.
Thank you for the call.
Thanks, Ed.
What about the Mets?
Ed McCarver, of course, your co-host on your sister show, Talking with Tom.
Yes.
So why don't we show the clip that's leading up to our visit with our guests this evening?
Yes, do we have that clip?
Courtesy of Sony.
Adam Barasano could not be here today, so AJ ALTAMARES is going to take the lead on this one. At the last RWE show, we made an impact. On October 26th, at Hunt for Gold October in South Windsor, Connecticut, we're going to make an even bigger impact. See, people dream of becoming firefighters and lawyers, and because we're wrestlers and we built an empire on fear instead of handshakes and fake smiles, you call us criminals. I call us doers. We do what we gotta do, and sometimes all you people understand is violence. So if that's what we gotta do, then that's what we gotta do.
And gentlemen, don't take it personally. It's only business.
And never go against the family.
I love that look. That look is precious, man. Oh, that's awesome.
Nobody messes with the family.
Nobody messes with the family. You know, leading up to that, the week prior, Hollywood Jay was insulted by Adam Barasano. Adam Barasano telling Hollywood that Hollywood is a piece of dog excrement, shall we say. And the next thing we know, Hollywood Jay is MIA. So we're going to have to get some answers.
So should we get right to our guest?
We're going to get right to it. Gentlemen, here we are, the ALTAMARES. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having us.
First off, do you know anything about the disappearance of Hollywood Jay and where he is?
No, we don't know anything about that. I'm insulted that you would automatically accuse us of knowing about that.
Well, we did say allegedly, so his last whereabouts were around you two and Adam Barasano.
Who, by the way, is not just a manager, he's family. We are all a family. We're cousins, so he's more than just our manager.
I see. We're going to have to find the whereabouts of Mr. Hollywood J. Williams.
Like I said, he appeared out of nowhere Saturday night.
You know what? Maybe he went away. People go away.
Little vacation?
I don't know.
Possibly. We don't have anything to do with it. We know nothing of it. We have much bigger things to deal with than your co-host.
And what might those bigger things to be dealing with? Any idea who you're going to face?
Are we in business together right now?
Oh, absolutely.
Right now,
outside of the wrestling ring, anything we do outside of wrestling, that's our business. But as far as wrestling goes, October 26th is much bigger than your co-host.
All right. Well, who are you going to face on October 26th?
We don't know yet.
Don't matter.
We don't know yet.
Money talks, people. Okay? As long as the pay's there.
Last time we showed up, we didn't have opponents, and we took out 3 guys.
And who were they?
Fox Vineyard, Cam Zagami, and Ricky Martinez. Now that's not something we're hiding from, by the way. We're not hiding from the fact that we took out 3 men, the 2 of us.
Why do people hide?
Because they're afraid.
And what are we?
We're not afraid.
So we do what we want.
And where's the family from? Where are you guys coming from today?
We're from Queens, New York.
From the neighborhood. Just a couple neighborhood kids.
Oh, from Queens. So that would make you what? Mets fans?
That's our business.
I do understand that you were trying to recruit new members for the family.
Yeah, of course we are. We're always looking for new members.
I understand one of your people you were trying to recruit was Todd Hansen.
Todd.
Yeah, Todd, big Todd Hansen.
Of course, he turned you down.
Whoa.
No, okay, no, he did turn us down. See, that's nothing against Todd Hansen. Todd Hansen is big, he's strong, he's a really tough man. But one thing Todd Hansen apparently does not have is a brain. It's his loss, not our loss. We'll find another Todd Hansen.
He'll learn, though. You don't go against the family.
So, I mean, it sounds like you guys are like men on a mission. What exactly is your mission statement? What is your goal?
Our goal for the two of us is to take over the newly formed, or going to be formed, RWE Tag Team Division. That's our goal. With gold, with belts, comes more money, better business opportunities. Adam Barasano's goal is to find the next big star in professional wrestling, and he's going to find it in RWE, and he's going to bring him into the family, and pretty soon the family will have every single belt in Real Warrior Entertainment. And then people will be forced to do business with us.
Then who knows? Maybe we'll go on a vacation like Hollywood Jim.
Like Hollywood Jim.
Ah, wow, paid vacation.
So tag team champions, huh?
Yes.
So it's true for you. It truly is the hunt for gold October.
Absolutely.
So you might say that pay-per-view is named after you. The event is named after the
Whoa,
ALTAMARES.
I don't.
Well, we don't know anything
Who are we
about
to
that.
say something
but,
like that? But I mean, you know.
If the shoe fits.
So far in your illustrious career, who have been your toughest opponents? Who have you enjoyed wrestling against, and maybe who do you look forward to facing in the future?
First of all, there's nothing we enjoy about hurting other men.
Yeah.
Sometimes all men understand is violence. And if that's all they understand, that's what I'm going to give to them. Now, we've faced men like Hacksaw Jim Duggan, who's a proud American. We've faced...
Paul's just as easily as anyone else.
I've been in the ring with Scotty 2 Hotty, who's in the WWE. I've done business with a lot of guys. But until the family was formed, I was just a lost soul. I was just another wrestler that you see going around the indies. And now, look at us. We're made, we're paid, we're here, we're doing big things in RWE. And October 26th is going to be the biggest show so far. And we don't need Goldust, we don't need Nunzio, we don't need Brandon Locke, we don't need Sean Burke. We need the family and Adam Barasano and whoever is going to step up and join the family and bring us that RWE Heavyweight Championship.
I mean, wait a minute. Nunzio, I would think he'd be a great fit for the family.
Why? Because he's Italian?
If you want to infer that, sure.
See, that's the exact type of prejudice that we deal with. Because we're Italian, will you automatically assume we're in the mafia? There's no such thing as the mafia. We have no ties to Nunzio. He's just another guy with a vowel at the end of his name. That means nothing to us. And I don't know if you saw the last show, he's the one who was giving us attitude.
I thought we were very polite, too.
I was going to say, I think Nunzio may differ with that they don't need him.
Well, he is the commissioner, so I think you...
We don't play politics.
You need to be... Well, you got to
We don't play politics. We deal in money, and if we have to, we deal in violence. We do not.
Wow.
We are not politicians by any means.
Wow.
Because we speak the truth.
Well, hopefully Hollywood J will call in or maybe show up and maybe he can shed some light on the subject.
I would absolutely hope so.
I highly doubt that, fellas.
I mean, if I had the chance to get out of Connecticut, I would take the first plane out of here. I don't think he's coming back.
Wow. The other competitors on the card, what's your opinion of them? What can you tell us about it? And give us a little overview, in your opinion.
Well, we wouldn't be in RWE if it was just some other fly-by-night wrestling company that just puts anyone in the ring. Everyone who's in the RWE ring deserves to be there. Everyone is a top competitor on the independent scene. Everyone has the potential to be the RWE Heavyweight Championship, has the potential to go on to places like WWE, be the next Goldust, the next CM Punk. Everyone on that roster brings it. And that's why we're on the roster, because we bring it. And October 26th, this Saturday, we're going to bring it. We don't care who's across the ring from us. We don't care if they want to do business or if they don't. If all they understand is violence, we're going to bring them violence. If you're standing across from me when that bell rings, in my mind, in Giovanni's mind, in Adam Barasano's mind, you're going against the family. And nobody goes against the family.
Pretty strong words there, huh, Tom?
Oh, absolutely. Definitely a confident man. You know, you guys were in wardrobe for quite a while. I mean, those suits, I think, cost more than my car.
Probably.
Yeah. And, you know, the Rolexes you guys got on, I believe are Rolex.
Well, no, I did not bring my Rolex into this building because, to be honest,
Is that dirty?
I don't.
Even in the car.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there, sketchy, look like criminals, which we are not. I'm not bringing my Rolex into this. I left that at home.
Outside of the wrestling business, what other business do you conduct?
Oh! What kind of
What did we
question is
just
that?
say?
What kind of question is that?
This is.
Oh, come on!
This is the most. We're here. We're being polite, and now you question. I don't question what you do on your days off.
Where did you get off?
You're the ones. You're always poking into people's business. You're poking into our business. You're poking into your co-host business, wondering where he's at. Let him be where he's at.
You know,
let's stop
like
talking
that,
about
where
him.
I come from, you get hurt for something like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Next question.
Next question. Go ahead. I'm afraid. I'm afraid to ask anymore.
Now.
I don't know. I think as a tag team, you and I wouldn't do very well against these
Should we
gentlemen.
ask him about Jimmy Hoffa?
Oh.
That was before our time. We were young.
Well, you know, family recipes are handed down from generation to generation. So who knows? Who knows what you know?
You don't
Exactly.
know.
Who knows what anyone knows?
You
It's
don't.
their business.
You don't know what I know, and you won't know what I know.
You know, they were talking about RWE and the independents. That's one thing we've always said on this show is we urge everybody to support the indies.
Oh, absolutely. You know, I mean, these guys and RWE and the other independent promotions that we do talk about are the next generation. And as the ALTAMARES has said, you know, the next guys that are going to enter the WWF and, you know, Ring of Honor and maybe TNA if TNA doesn't go out of business in the next 5 minutes. But, you know, I mean, I'm assuming that's what most of the guys in the independent scene are striving for. Is that your opinion as well?
It's all about the money.
People want to go where the money's at. And where does the biggest business right now? WWE. But if WWE isn't in your town, or if you're not in WWE, the place to be is RWE right now. It's up and coming.
Oh.
Look who's here.
See, I told you we had no idea where it was.
I thought you were on vacation or something.
Last time I saw this guy, he was wearing a yellow polo. Now he's in a suit. He's got his hair combed back. He's got the sunglasses. He's trying to be more. He's trying to be more Hollywood. Maybe he went to the store. He was gone for a little while.
I am Hollywood.
I went to the store once when I was 15 for 5 years.
I am Hollywood J. Williams, and you are in my territory, gentlemen.
Now it is on. Mr. Williams, have a seat.
Welcome back, Jay.
Let's get you mic'd up here. And maybe...
I got some stories to tell.
Yeah. Maybe we can get to the bottom of your mysterious disappearance and your mysterious reappearance.
Vacation. It was very restful, I have to say.
From what we understood, you were asleep for quite a long time.
Yeah, and I'm still feeling the effects of it.
And we were afraid that you were asleep with the fishes.
Now, I don't know. I was this woman that I've known for my whole life. She called me up and said she was in trouble. And I went down in my vehicle to Corinth, Pennsylvania, where she said she was in trouble and she needed help. And I got down there, and all I heard was screaming. And next thing you know, somebody comes from behind, I don't know, sticks a syringe right here. And I'm going out, and my microphone's going out now. I think my microphone, I'm going out, and I don't know what happened, but I swear, if it wasn't these two, it looked just like them.
How are you going to see someone if they're behind you? That makes no sense.
Look, first of all, it's very unfortunate.
I don't even know what
that happened to
I don't
you.
even know what town that was. Was it Pennsylvania? Something
Corinth,
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Never been there.
Never been there.
I hear it's nice though.
I don't hear
It's
anything. I don't
nice.
hear that.
Nice fall weather this time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe try something like Florida next time.
These guys, I don't know. If it wasn't them, it looks. Maybe somebody's trying to impersonate you. I don't know. But
How did you end up in Chicopee?
fortunately, the great staff at the hospital in Philadelphia, I woke up and you know, I'm still feeling the effects of this. I'm coughing. They're like, well, we'll release you. We know you want to get back home, and you know, we'll put you in the hands of your own physician. And you know, I'm still coughing quite a bit. I feel congested, and
You had the flu? That's what we're talking about here?
it might be some kind of poisoning. I don't know. And,
Yeah, the flu.
They said it's not the flu.
Take some ibuprofen, some Tylenol, you'll be fine.
They said if it's really dark out, I'll put it this way, gentlemen, you still might be able to see me.
Ooh.
I might glow in the dark.
Oh,
Now, you've never had any dealings with any chemical companies before, or
No, absolutely not.
you know, if I were you,
nuclear
though,
power plants?
if I were you,
I managed the McDonald's when I was 15.
if you're scared about, you know, these people possibly seeing you, I'd lay low for a little bit, because I mean, these people who see you walking around, maybe they did something to you, you know, maybe they come around to finish the job. I don't know.
Maybe the job isn't finished yet. I don't know.
That's why they would finish it.
But I may have to take a little more time off after this evening. I might be in time to time over the next, because if it's what they're using some words like radiation, plutonium, something's in my body. I don't know what. I have to get it out of there. So I may have to. There's another person
Take some Mylanta, that
over in Europe. She's over there, and she's got relatives in the Philippines even.
Well, you mentioned plutonium. Where they happen to be driving a DeLorean, I think that's run on plutonium as well.
From Back to the Future.
Plutonium? I don't know.
The Back to the Future car.
Well,
I drive a Cadillac, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Cadillac. Oof.
But you were in my territory, gentlemen.
I thought a Lexus would be
Your territory, my territory. We're not.
Well, what are you
why are you
gonna
being
do
so
about
hostile towards us?
I want to know what you're going to do.
We're on
about
your
it.
show.
That's why we invited you here.
And that's why you're paying us. So
Yeah,
what are we talking
so what are we
about?
talking about?
Talking about why I haven't been around for the last 3 weeks.
And that's unfortunate, but things
Well,
My
happen.
my car broke down there. I called in.
Yep.
I still haven't gotten that vehicle back.
So you're not going to get Employee of the Month, I'm assuming. You're blaming us because you can't show up to work.
I could show up to work if I'm not in a coma.
That's,
Like we
that's
said,
a very
things
lucid
happen.
thought.
Things happen.
Well,
At my job, you don't show up to work, you get smacked in the back of the head. And now you get to walk in here with your sunglasses, your dragon shirt, and you sit there and you're saying
$5,000.
accusations,
What is
and
this?
you're hinting at stuff, and I don't know what you're doing.
Why
but
do you think I'm as Hollywood as a piece of dog fecal
I
matter?
didn't say that. My associate, my
Allegedly.
cousin, Adam.
Allegedly.
No, he said it. Adam Barasano said it because he says what he feels. We're not afraid of anybody. The only time you lie is when you're afraid, and we're not afraid. So we told you the truth.
You ever heard of a group known as the New World Order?
Have I heard of them?
Yes.
Yes, I've heard of them.
Back in 1997, I turned on my co-host at the time, Stephen Cundy, and started a group known as the NWO North Haven Chapter.
Well, good for you.
I don't appreciate
Hence
using
the
the
name
C word though.
Hollywood J. Williams. Hulk Hogan was the biggest icon in wrestling, and I am still the biggest icon in North Haven, even though the NWO is gone and buried.
Someone else might be going and buried soon. I don't know. I can't see the future.
I have a family too.
I have a family as well. We all have families. I'm sure everyone here has a family.
You got a family?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I have a family. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have a group. They're outside now just to make sure when I go back out that door, nothing's going to happen to me.
Oh,
that's fine. Well,
that sounds threatening
to me.
But
we don't want anything to happen to you. I don't know what you're talking
I mean,
about.
I wouldn't want anything to happen to you, gentlemen, neither.
You're
what are you talking about? You want to grab dinner or something? What, you got your mom outside? Bring her in here.
My mother's in New Mexico.
Well, good for
interesting
her.
place to be.
Well, gentlemen, before this escalates into fisticuffs.
Well, we don't just fight. We're civilized people. We're not a bunch of barbarians. We're gonna start attacking people on your TV show.
I would certainly hope not. I mean,
No, we're not. We're not.
This is expensive. That's an.
I'm sure this is very
expensive.
expentive. Yes, I'm sure this is very expensive.
Yes, it's very expensive.
Okay.
So at least, what do we got? $80 right here. At least. Let's go.
It was once owned by a major.
I think
news
IKEA
station
put this together for $17.
At any rate,
very important newscasters once sat at that desk.
Okay.
Al Terzi
I
and
care so
Nyberg.
much right now.
They
My
probably
heart
make more money than
hurts
you.
with your sob story.
All right.
I'd like to ask,
Go ahead.
is there any members of the current roster that you have your eyes set on for future members of the family?
I do got eyes in the back of my head right now for Fox Vineyard and Cam Zagami and Ricky Martinez because for some reason they're a little sour about what we did to them at the last show. So on October 26th, I'll have eyes in the back of my head for them, but I also have backup. But Team Friendship, I've seen them around the area, around the independent circuit. So I got my eyes on them because I know they're coming October 26th. They're probably looking to prove a point, but not going to prove it at our expense.
Who's got the tag team gold for RWE at the moment? Right?
There's
Don't matter.
The tag team titles have not been held by anyone yet. Like I said, it's a new company. They still haven't crowned a heavyweight champion. Once a heavyweight champion is crowned, the next step is a tag team champion.
Right.
And we will be the first RWE tag team champion.
That's a bold statement. Prediction.
You will be
Yes.
That's what the man said.
if they show up to work.
Ah.
Yeah,
We don't
right.
we don't really have car trouble.
Something
I have
off.
insurance and I got AAA. I'll get there.
We would hate to see if they didn't.
I take a lot of vitamin C, so I'm not prone to, your colds,
The
and
flu.
flus and stuff. The flu.
I take digestive enzymes. I don't have anything inside of me that I need to get out.
We'll be good.
Well, I'm fine.
Yeah, I have to leave here and go and find a cure for whatever this is.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
They say I glow in the dark.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
I think that's just your personality.
I have a glowing personality. So where did you guys come from anyway?
Came
New
from
York.
that door right there. We came
from that
inside
door.
these chairs.
I got in my car, I gave him out of my car, I gave him to that door. This guy put over there, put a mic on me. I sat down. The next thing I know, you're walking in here and you're talking like this. So I was like, I can't have it. I can't have it.
I have to know where you guys come from. Like, why are you in RWE anyway?
We're in RWE because we belong in RWE. Don't let the suits fool you. We're from New York. We know the streets. We're tough. We belong in RWE. We're two of the best wrestlers on the independent circuit right now. Just like I said before, everyone on RWE is the best. And we would not be in RWE if we were not the best.
And you're the best.
We are
How long
two
have
of the best.
How long have you been involved in wrestling?
Me? 4 years. You?
Yeah.
3 years. He's my younger brother, so he started a little after me.
All right, growing up, who were the guys that you watched, and who inspired you to
We
get
didn't
into
have a
wrestling?
This was
TV when
before.
we
This
were
was
younger.
before my time, though. But I used to like to watch tapes of Bruno Sammartino, of course. I know you're gonna think that he's mob related too because he's got a vowel at the end of his name. But Bruno Sammartino is a Hall of Famer. I like watching him. Who else did you like to watch? We'd catch some of the big events at the pizza shop downtown. They have it on the TV. Bad reception though. A lot of static. Didn't really make me happy, but they made good pizza, so I would keep going back.
So I mean, you guys were at the height of the Attitude Era, I'm guessing, from your approximate age. So
Stone Cold.
Yeah, I mean, Stone Cold Steve Austin, like around that time.
I didn't really appreciate his disrespect for authority, though. You know, we're not like that. We would never disrespect a person of authority like a nuncio or the police. You know,
Tom Hansen.
Yeah.
Cursing up a storm. My mother almost had a heart attack when she heard about it.
Wow. So you guys are respectful gentlemen on the up and up.
Respectful,
sir.
loyal, talented, young, hungry, made, paid.
Hungry, there's a McDonald's right next door.
I was just gonna say that.
I don't eat that crap.
I think they're going to head back to the pizza shop in Queens.
Yeah.
Get a couple of pies.
Maybe a calzone.
Too much heartburn.
Antipasto.
There we go.
We can all just sit here and say Italian food so we're blue in the face. But let's talk about more interesting things. What else you got?
What else?
What else do I got? So who trained you to become wrestlers?
That's my
For all these questions.
all these questions. I feel like I'm testifying.
You're
or something.
on a TV show.
Oh, you're on a talk show.
I don't like lawyers. Are you a lawyer?
No.
No.
Are you a cop?
I think you were a lawyer in a past
I
life.
got an attorney in the family though.
So do
What are
we.
you?
Listen.
Crazy. Small world, you know.
Isn't it?
Well,
We are trained, we are talented, and we're in RWE to stay and make a mark.
What else is there?
As if we didn't already at the last show. Like I said, we took out 3 guys. 3 tough guys. They're not 3 little schnooks.
No, you're in RWE to stay. So you see RWE going places in the future?
Absolutely. Why would we be here if it's not? If I'm on it, if Giovanni's on it, if Adam Barasano's attached to it, you better believe it's going somewhere.
all right, you guys, if you want to give us a quick rundown, you guys got Twitter, Facebook.
I try to stay off social media. I don't like a lot of people in my business, as you can tell.
Just come to the show.
Yeah.
Give me your money.
That's where we can find you.
RWE has a Facebook page. I believe they have a Twitter. You can tweet them, Facebook them, at Real Warrior Entertainment.
Who knows with these kids these days and technology. Come to the
Everyone
show.
wants their personal business on the computer so everyone can see it. I don't really, that's not really my thing. Adam Barasano has a Facebook page under Adam Barasano if you ever want updates on the ALTAMARES, where we're going to be wrestling. But for now, you can only see the ALTAMARES in RWE.
And that would be RWE Wrestling on Facebook.
Yes.
At Twitter, at Real Warrior ENT, Real Warrior Ent. That's the Twitter, RWEWrestling.com. Again, Saturday, October 26th, Nomads in South Windsor, Connecticut, 7 o'clock bell time. Do you guys do autograph signings? Do you meet the people, press the flesh, that kind of
The
thing?
money's right.
Let's, if Adam, we run that by Adam first to see what he says. If we feel that it's appropriate, maybe. I'm not making any. I don't make promises I can't keep.
Kissing babies, hugging ladies, that kind of thing?
All of that. You know, we're good people.
Yeah, we're good people. We're respectful people.
Of course, that
We're
video,
contributing members of the
the
community.
video we saw earlier, that was shot out at Ken's Cards.
Absolutely. Did you guys have a great day that day?
We did have a good day. Yes.
Yeah. You guys
We did sign autographs there because the venue was appropriate.
Yeah,
You
we
come on running up to me on the street looking for an autograph, I see a pen in the hand, I don't know if you're going to stand me. I'm not going to stand there and wait for you to do something. I'm going to do something about it.
Well, we appreciate the interview you gave us at Ken's Cards. You were very gracious to us, and we appreciate you coming down today. What else do you guys want to promote? What else you guys got going on?
We got RWE on October 26th. Also, RWE is going to be running again November 9th. I believe that's at Nomads as well. And a venue to be decided on December 6th. Like I said, right now, the ALTAMARES, Adam Barasano, is RWE exclusive. So if you want to see the ALTAMARES fight, be violent, you want to see why you should never go against the family, you got to come to an RWE show.
So you're going to stay at RWE, but assuming, let's say for example, Vince McMahon offered you a contract that had a lot of money in it. I've asked other guests.
Are you saying if he made me an offer I couldn't refuse?
Yes.
Well, if it's an offer I couldn't refuse, then I wouldn't refuse it. But I don't speak in hypotheticals. I speak in fact. And the fact is, right now, we're in RWE because we want to take over RWE. Believe me, there's nothing we're doing in RWE that's at a charity for RWE. It's to benefit the family. And right now, RWE, that looks like green to us. Money, cheddar, whatever you can say nowadays.
You like those big checks that are written out to you?
We prefer to stay off the grid. We usually deal in cash.
Cash.
Money talks, and you know the rest. Right?
Money talks, and so do I. We communicate very well.
I sleep for 3 weeks straight.
Well, outside of wrestling, there's been quite a few films made over the years about the family. Have you seen any of them? What are your favorites? And are any of them like accurate to what you guys live?
Oh, I don't like the way that Italians are perceived in movies, personified in movies. I don't agree with that. I've seen Goodfellas, I've seen The Godfather. They're great movies, but it's all fiction. That's not based on fact. That's not what we're really like.
I mean, Goodfellas, I think there was an actual guy. Henry Hill was a real guy. And
he was a rat.
Ooh.
You can't believe anything that was in that movie. It's all coming from the rat's mouth.
So they never had anybody in the trunk of a car, and they.
It's Hollywood. You should know. You're Hollywood J. You don't know about Hollywood? It's fake.
know a lot about it. I know a lot about it.
It's fake. It's a movie. They didn't really do that. Robert De Niro's not really a mobster.
Well, make believe.
It's make believe.
So their mom didn't cook them pasta at 2 o'clock in the morning, and they didn't
I
want to
don't know
go
when you
in
eat
there.
your pasta, baby. Who knows?
I've eaten pasta at 2 o'clock in the morning, but I'll tell you one thing:
hungry.
we just get hungry.
I know after I woke up from that big nap, I was really hungry.
I bet you were.
Yeah, well, good thing it was a big nap and not a big sleep. To our credit.
I think that show on November 9th is a benefit for the police cadets, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's the police.
That's true. See, we give back to the community.
To the
I don't
police.
know.
No less.
To the
To
police?
the police. I told you, we're not what you think we are. We're not criminals, you know? We're a family who's loyal to each other. And we're giving back to the community. We're doing a good charitable thing for the police on November 9th. We're giving back to the community.
So
I think I saw on RWE's page. Is that one at the high school?
I believe so.
Yeah, that one's at the
don't think
high
that's at Nomads, but we will get the information on that for next week's show and give you the update. But you're saying that you're pillars of the community, and a couple weeks ago we had a killer of the community on, named Mr. Buzz Bloodsaw.
Buzz Bloodsaw.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Mr. Bloodsaw?
I've never met him in person, but I know who he is.
Yeah, his work is incredible. He's been a guest on the show, and he's just a great performer. A little bit scary at times, a little bit off the grid.
Eclectic, maybe.
Yeah. He's, I don't want to use the word crazy, but he's just a slightly touched individual, Mr. Buzz Bloodsaw.
And he just turned on his partner.
And he just turned on his partner, Nocturne. You don't see that in the future. You guys aren't, your family, you wouldn't turn on one another.
You never go against the family. What don't you understand about that?
Well, you know, I mean, history shows that, you know, brothers have turned on brothers, you know, in the history of the wrestling business.
Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy,
Undertaker.
Bret Hart, and all
Those
that.
who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it.
Absolutely.
And we've learned from history, and we're not going to repeat that.
So
I might smack him in the back of the head if he walks in front of the TV or something, but I'm not going to turn on him.
So let's say that the big money contract does come, and they only want one of you.
How do you decide?
These hypotheticals.
Sound like my
girlfriend.
What if you were both in a battle royal and you were the last two in the ring?
I'm sure we
And
would have
the
come up with
winner
a solution
gets
to that.
a shot at the title.
See, when the title's on the line, you have to remember, blood is thicker than water at all times, okay? I'm not going to turn on my brother for
So
gold and leather.
you're just going to cut the belt in half.
Maybe we will. If we
I'm
want
sure
to,
we would
who
come
knows?
to. I'm sure we would come to a civilized business agreement. But don't judge me what I do in the heat of the moment of a hypothetical situation that hasn't even happened yet.
My blood pressure rise over here.
You gotta relax. You don't want your blood pressure to rise.
No,
Something
not at
might
all.
happen to you.
You might start glowing in the dark or something. I don't know.
So, I mean, we've got about 20 minutes left. What else is on your mind? What else is happening? Again, I don't think you answered. Who do you want to fight? Who would be your dream match?
Dream match.
You know, past, present, or future. You know, somebody that like
I
maybe
would.
Andre.
Of course, I would have loved to sell out the Garden with Bruno Sammartino.
Mm-hmm.
Would be my dream match
Okay.
for AJ Altamare. But as of right now, the Altamares winning the tag team championships is my goal. You have to deal in reality. You have to set goals and you achieve them and then you move on to the next one. And right now, my goal, our goal, is the RWE Tag Team Championship as of right now.
And you know, we did fail to mention RWE Hunt for Gold October. Matt Stryker. We forgot to mention that Matt Stryker is going to be there. Have you met Mr. Stryker?
This will be the first time I've had the pleasure of meeting him.
Okay. All right.
But he's from New York, so I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
He's an educated man. He was a teacher.
I'm an educated man.
You can learn a thing or two.
Those who can do. Those who can't do, teach. And those who can't do anything make false accusations about diseases and glowing in the dark.
Talk to my doctor.
Wow.
Maybe I'd like to see the Altamares against Stone Cold Steve Austin and the Brooklyn Brawler. What do you think?
Yeah. We'd have to take the Brooklyn Brawler out of retirement. He comes out every now and then for a Rumble or something like that.
Why? Because
Survivor
he's
Series.
from New York? Because his real name's Steve Lombardi and ended a vowel? You gotta stop with this word association with Italian name and Italian name. Oh, they must not like each other. They must like each other. It's all hearsay. It's all prejudice. I got a vowel at the end of my name. What do you got at the end of your name?
I'm Zimmerman, and they assume that I know, every synagogue in the area and every Jew in the area.
See, and I think that's horrible. I would never make an assumption that you're cheap. I would never assume that you like gefilte fish and cream cheese. I would never make those assumptions.
Or because I'm Irish, they say I like beer.
Yeah, I would never make the assumption that you like beer, or you like to fight, or that you got a fat wife. I would never make those assumptions.
And I'm part English.
Well,
I would never make the assumption that you really like tea and your food sucks. I would never make that assumption. I'm not prejudiced. I'm a good Italian American, and I give back to my community, even if it is the police, even if it's in a state I don't even live in. I don't even live in Connecticut. We're giving back to you guys, and you're sitting there grilling us.
I just want to know what happened to me.
I don't know what happened to you. Ask your doctor. You keep bringing up, you pay your doctor all this money, you got an attorney, and you're asking me. What are you asking me for? I don't know nothing.
It's just I'm doing the interview the last time, and I'm here with the family, and I'm being nice and civil. You're about as Hollywood as a piece of. I can't say it on the air.
I didn't say that. You get mad at me. You get mad at me. What? You can't take a joke.
And he said
take a
I
needle.
don't do my job.
You can take a needle to the chest. You can't take a joke.
Oh, wow.
That was my cousin Adam. He was mad. Todd Hansen just turned him down. Nunzio was yelling at us. He was in a.
I think he had the flu or something.
Yeah, he must have the flu. I think he blew in the dark that night. I don't know.
Wow. Wow.
You wouldn't happen to know where this cure is for whatever this flu that I have that makes me glow in the dark.
Drink some, cranberry juice or something.
Cranberry juice.
Pepto-Bismol.
Maybe I'll try that.
There we go.
Cranberry juice.
There we go.
Or how about the Altamares versus Roman Reigns
And Seth Rollins.
and Seth Rollins?
Now that's a big money
There
match.
you go.
So why would we would never turn that match down? That's a big money match. They're not the champions anymore. Goldust, who was at RWE, is now the WWE Tag Team Champions. That should be a sign of things to come. I told you, you go to RWE, you might end up in the WWE. There's some gold around your waist.
What's your prediction on that? How long do you think they'll hold the belt?
I think Goldust could hold that belt as long as he wants to hold that belt. As long as his younger brother, keeps up with him.
So there's family right there, right?
Exactly, and they're loyal to each other. And no one's yelling at them. Why aren't you yelling at Goldust? Goldust.
Why would I yell at Goldust? I liked Goldust. Goldust was cool.
Goldust is very cool. I don't have a problem with Goldust.
Yeah,
You
how
have
was
a
your
problem with
interaction?
me, I don't know why.
How was your interaction with Goldust? You get to talk to him?
He was very polite. We were polite and respectful because we respect him. And that was it. It was hi, bye, nice to see you. I didn't ask him about his personal business. He didn't ask me about my personal business. We went on. If I saw him again, we'd probably be friends. We'd probably be cordial again. I'm not going to ask someone questions that I don't have any place to ask.
Well, I mean, I'm afraid to ask any more questions.
You can ask me whatever I want as long as it pertains to wrestling. Don't ask me about hypothetical situations that I was presumably involved in, which I was never involved in. They haven't even happened yet.
Well, they look like you. I
Are
don't
we
know
going to
who
need
they were.
security when we leave here?
But anyway, what about one of my favorites? One guy that I always loved watching, Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. How does the family compare to like the
You
Four
can't
Horsemen?
be a wrestling fan and not like Ric Flair. And as you can see, we wear suits too. We're all about style. We're all about profiling.
Styling and profiling.
Don't woo with your dragon shirt and your corduroy jeans.
Corduroy
We're not Ric
jeans.
Flair. We're not the Four Horsemen. We're the family, but we respect what the Four Horsemen was about. Money, good wrestling, and championships. That's what we're about too.
And wild nights and wild women and partying. And
That's all. You said it. You said it, not me. Giovanni's more of a partier than I am. You know. He's a little younger.
What are you going to do?
All right, so you're out in the club. What's your preferred drink? What are you drinking?
Ooh, it's a good question. I don't really indulge. You know, more of a homebody.
He likes his wine. He likes his scotch.
See, now, if I said that, you'd be offended. Well, I'm Italian, I like wine, right?
We're family over here.
Well, see, like I'm saying a sentence. I'm saying something based off fact, something that I've seen. You would be saying off presumption.
Okay.
That's the difference. Me, I don't drink alcohol. I have a Red Bull so I can stay up nights so I can drive him home safely because we're good members of the community. We would never drive drunk. He would never drive drunk. He never overindulges. I don't drink. We'll always get home safely.
never have to worry about getting pulled over.
Yeah, we don't get pulled over. I don't go above the speed limit. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't know what you guys can't understand about that. Because
They got pulled over.
I'm not like you. I'm not going to disappear for a couple of weeks.
If they get pulled over, then the cops might have to search the car, and we wouldn't want it.
You cannot search without probable cause. I learned. You don't know that? You got an attorney in the family.
I have an attorney in the family.
I have an attorney too. My cousin Vinny. He's an attorney.
My cousin's Vinny. That rings a bell. The two Utes. Yeah, the two Utes. The two Utes at the desk over here. Did you say Ute?
Oh,
Ute.
You're talking about that movie. I don't know my real cousin Vinny. Again, you made it yourself.
The two Utes.
Prejudice.
Wow. Wow. What a show, gentlemen. What a show.
So
It's
I
good
want
to
to
be
know.
back.
I want to know: is Wednesday still Prince Spaghetti Day?
Oh, wow. Anthony! That was a great commercial. That was a lot of fun. You guys are probably too young to remember that little kid running down the streets of New York.
Anthony!
No, I don't recall.
No.
Wednesday was Prince Spaghetti
Wednesday
Day.
was Prince Spaghetti Day. Prince, right there, brother.
Yep.
Prince fan at all?
Not really.
No, too young.
Yeah.
Too cultured.
Too cultured. Like your classical music, right?
I listen to any type of music that's good. I don't listen to, why would I listen to bad music? That's like eating bad food. Why would I eat bad food? If I know it tastes bad, I'm not going to put it in my mouth. If I know it sounds bad, I'm not going to listen to it with my ears. I'm not going to listen to you keep accusing me and stuff and asking me condescending questions like that.
Alternative rock, what do you think of that?
I like alternative rock.
Yeah?
No, myself, I haven't seen you wrestle as of yet. Do you guys have a theme song you come out to? Do you have music?
The theme song that Adam Barasano came out to at the last show is also our theme music. It's the theme music of the family. When you hear it, you know we're coming to the ring. You know it's time for business to get done. You know that if you're standing in that ring, you're going against the family. So you know, not too many good things going to be happening to you that night.
So it's an original composition then?
Yes, I believe so.
All right. So you don't have like a stock one like Tommy Dreamer came out to Man in the Box, Alice in Chains, you know, that kind of thing.
I like this theme song. See, I like that music. That sounds good.
Yeah, Edge, I always liked Edge's theme song. Edge came out to a good one. Good music. Good
music.
Seems that the rock and roll connection since Cyndi Lauper smashed Lou Albano over the head with the gold record. Music has been entwined with wrestling. Whose theme song you remember? Everyone knows, like Real American, that kind of thing. Anything stick out in your mind?
I thought that Sting from the Crow Sting had good theme music because it fit him very well. I also like Shawn Michaels' theme music because he sang his own theme music, and I thought that was kind of fun.
You can kind of appreciate that.
They cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and the American Dream, you know, you knew as soon as that hit that
Who was coming out.
You know, the crash at the beginning of Mankind.
Oh yeah.
You know, Mick Foley. You know, I think it's important. You know, now it's so connected with somebody is that the moment you hear that, the crowd pops. The performer doesn't have to show his face. Just that music coming out. And
Same thing with punk now today.
yeah, you know, of course.
Personality.
Let me color. You know, there's some guys from New York also, I believe.
That was
Pardon?
Iron Man, the Road Warriors.
Oh yeah, Road Warriors coming out. Little Black Sabbath going on. Some great stuff. You know, the rock and roll connection with you know, the wrestling is really tight. Really tight.
You know, Jay, speaking of RWE this coming Saturday, I'm interested to see what Todd Hansen has planned for Just Incredible after the last show.
That last show and that caning.
With the kendo stick.
I don't know.
Well, I don't see Just Incredible listed on the card unless he's going to be.
I'm wondering if there's going to be some retribution.
Last I heard, he was on the card, but I don't want RWE. If he's not on the card, I would talk to Nunzio, which we have no association with, but I would talk to Nunzio.
You ever get to say anything, Giovanni?
Oh, who are you to say something like that to me? I talk when I want to talk.
Seems like AJ's been.
Are we boring you?
mouthpiece.
Are we putting you to
You're
sleep?
boring me just a little bit. But I think I'm ready to go.
What can we do to entertain you? We bring out a dancing monkey?
Sure.
Is there an
Where's the
RWE?
monkey? Why don't
Yeah.
you bring your friends in? I'm sure one of them could dance.
Really? Well, then nobody would be watching the building then.
Where is the RWE monkey? We
Yeah.
saw him at Ken's Cars.
Yeah.
He did a backflip off a truck.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Twice. 3 times, I think.
Yeah. Have you ever worked with RWE monkeys? Maybe recruit them
No.
into the family?
No, I have not worked with the RWE monkey. No, I have not. I met him. Seems like a nice monkey. I don't know. I haven't met that many monkeys.
You know, I came up with a name for the monkey.
Yeah.
What's that?
Spanky.
Spanky?
Spanky the monkey.
Spank? Really?
Yep. That was my submission for Name the Monkey.
Name the monkey.
Maybe it's the Little Rascals. You know, Spanky.
You're something else, Tom. Yeah, I mean, I was just filled in on this Saturday night. You're the new co-host here.
Well, you know, you were out of commission, so
Yeah.
somebody had to take care of business.
People had to be making decisions for me.
I had to make an executive decision. I added Tom Dacey as the permanent co-host. I hope you don't mind.
That's okay.
All right.
You can't take it personal. It's just business.
It's
just
business.
You can't take
It's what's best for business.
That's what's best for
It's
It's
business.
just business. You can't take business personal. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
You
yeah.
should be
but-
happy for your friend that he's the co-host now.
There we go. With the few minutes that we have left, whatever you need to say, look into the camera, give us your best shot, give us the update, what's going to happen, when it's going to happen.
I want to say that on October 26th at No Man's in South Windsor, Connecticut, you're going to see the ALTAMARES compete for the first time in RWE. Last show, we beat up 3 people who we didn't even know. This time, we're coming to fight. We're prepared. We're going to be in a match, and it's going to be the first step of the family taking over RWE. The next step is the RWE Tag Team Championships. The step after that is find someone to win the RWE Heavyweight Championship. And pretty soon, the family is going to hold every single belt in RWE, and we will run this place. And I tell you, if all you understand is violence, then that's what we're going to bring. You never, ever go against the family.
Well, with that, we thank the ALTAMARES for joining our show this evening.
Thank you, gentlemen.
We are very happy and very relieved to have Hollywood Jay back
Yes.
in good
I'm
health.
glad to be back. I'm not totally
Welcome
in
back,
good
Jay.
health, but I mean,
I don't know, don't catch it there, Tom.
yeah, no, I mean, I'm okay. I'm a little weak, but you know.
Well, I mean, the good thing about glowing in the dark is it's Halloween time. You won't get hit by a car when you're trick-or-treating.
Hey, there you go.
I'll check in from time to time over the next few weeks. But you just take care of things here while I'm gone.
Oh, absolutely.
Make sure there's no shenanigans, you know.
Well, you know.
I want to make sure there's 2 people here that I can count on to have my back while I'm gone.
Absolutely.
Trying to find this cure.
Absolutely. And we've been carrying the trophy around for you since the award ceremony a month ago.
What is this here?
This is the Internet Wrestling Community Council's
I do
Award for
remember
Excellence.
the night I went unconscious, and I remember talking to you guys before that all happened, and this is beautiful. Can I take a look at this?
Yeah, we were given the Award for Excellence in Wrestling Reporting in Connecticut.
And Aubrey was mentioned too.
Yes, she was, for special on-field reporting. And Aubrey was at Ken's Cards with these gentlemen as well.
Oh, yes.
And
got that great interview with Devon as well.
Yeah, Devon Dudley, an exclusive interview, which nobody else in Connecticut got. And we've been having a great time enjoying our success. And our 1-year anniversary passed, and this is the fruits of our work.
We're gonna continue on in the future, you know, and we're gonna get back on track with things.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
I have a lot, you know. The people want to hear positive things, news and info about WWE, TNA, the independent scene, because you know, for whatever it's worth, I mean. Guys like the ALTAMARES, you know, are the future of the business.
Absolutely. And we just got some footage on Saturday night from NEFW, which we'll show you some maybe next week.
Yeah.
And the upcoming shows.
It was definitely nice to see Eric Newton and company up there. It's been a while. You know.
We will be at RWE, where we've been invited to film once again for Mr. Andrews and company at the Hunt for Gold October. So look out for us there. Tom Dacey, Hollywood J. I'm John Zimmerman. Thanks to the crack staff and back. Thanks to our camera people.
Good night and good luck, and I'll be back soon. And I want to thank you guys again personally.
Thanks again
no
to the ALTAMARES.
You're very welcome. Hey, Hollywood, we hope you get home safe, okay?
Thank you very much, and I hope you guys do too.
Thank you.
I don't want anything to happen.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.